Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'll be reading Geronimo Stilton's Creepella Von Cracklefur Edition, Book 1, The 13 Ghosts, Part 4. Do not disturb. Don't forget to like the video and share it as much as possible. So let's get started. Do not disturb. Creepella wrote a few lines. Then she stopped and stared at the ceiling. She stared out of the window and then stared at the floor. Finally, she burst out. Toadstools, I need some inspiration. I bet I could write it as quickly as I can flap my wing, Bitewing teased. Creepella stood up. That's enough. Shoo, scram. She waved away Bitewing, who made a fast exit through the door. Then she hung a sign on the doorknob. Do not disturb, no matter what. I'm writing an article. No visitors allowed, including bats, cockroaches, mummies, werewolves, etc. Creepella Von Cracklefur. She had just closed the door when someone knocked and came in. It was Bonham, the Von Cracklefur family's butler. Miss Creepella, I must inform you that breakfast is served, the butler said. I have an article to write, Creepella told him. I don't want to be disturbed today, and I'm not coming down for breakfast. Bonham raised an eyebrow, but he didn't leave. Seconds later, someone else knocked on the door. A mouse with a rare canary in her hair walked in. It was Madame Latombe, the family housekeeper. She was very concerned. Creepella, my dear, why are you skipping breakfast? She asked. You know that an earthworm smoothie is the best way to start the day. Yes, but I need to write, Creepella insisted. She started to close the door, but two more mice stepped in. Now she was face to face with her father, Boris Von Cracklefur, and Grandma Crypt. Their whiskers were twitching with worry. Creepella, are you okay? Her father asked. Does your throat hurt? Or your head? Or your feet? Or your back? Or your tummy? Or your... Creepella interrupted him. Thanks, but I am fine. There's nothing wrong. They heard strange noises. It sounded like someone was chewing on the doorknob. It was Chompers, the Von Cracklefur family's meat-eating plant. Chompers, get your teeth off my doorknob, Creepella scolded. You'll scratch it. A big red cockroach crawled out from behind the plant. It dragged a cookie behind it. The cockroach offered the cookie to Creepella. Creepella sighed. Thanks, Kafka. You are sweet. But I don't want your cookies for breakfast. Knock, knock. Who is it now? Creepella asked. The door opened and in came Chef Stewart, the family cook, dragging a big pot of stew. Miss Creepella, please tell me the truth. Chef Stewart looked very upset. Why are you skipping breakfast? Do you hate my stew? Where did I go wrong? I could add a nice stinky sock for more flavor. Or maybe a little piece of dragon bone. Or maybe some earthworm spleen. Tell me the problem and I'll fix it. Chef started to cry and Creepella tried to make him feel better. Chef Stewart, your stew is delicious as always, she began. It's just that Chef Stewart blew his nose and then threw his handkerchief in the pot. Sniff, you're just saying that to make me feel better. But I know that you don't like my stew anymore. I'll never cook again. Shivering, Creepella's niece whispered in her ear, Auntie, look how sad Chef Stewart is. Shiverine said. Please come downstairs and have breakfast. Creepella gave in. All right, I'll have breakfast. Breakfast wouldn't help with her article, but at least Chef Stewart was smiling again. They all went down to the dining room. The terrible twins, Snip and Snap, were already seated at the table. When they saw Creepella come in, they both shouted, Sit here, next to us. Creepella sighed. I know you two. You've probably covered the chair with stinky wild lavender oil or some other flowery scent. Yuck! The twins were disappointed. We never get to play pranks on you, they complained. You always figured them out. Creepella chose another seat and quickly ate her breakfast. I need to write my article in peace, she muttered to herself. I'll have to go to the only quiet place in the castle. So this was the end of Geronimo Stilton's Creepella Von Cracklefur Edition, Book 1, The 13 Ghosts, Part 4. Don't forget to like the video and share it as much as possible. Like my YouTube channel and hit the bell icon to receive my next video at the earliest. Thank you.